Once upon a time, within the great house of international relations, lived many theories tolerably together, like roommates. Among them were three theories that were prettier, popular, and smarter, debatably, than the rest: realism, liberalism, and constructivism. Hello, Internet, and welcome to International Relations Theory, the episode where we're going to give an oversimplified breakdown of all three isms. Note that there is no exact realist, liberal, or constructivist theory. The details are up to the individual's interpretation, and each can be further subdivided into various sects. Without further ado, let's get into today's episode. 1. Realism. Realist school of thought stresses the world as inherently anarchic, you versus me. Everyone is sus, and interdependence gets side-eyed. Due to the nature of this world, the main goal is power, because you do not know how the future will pan out. Maximizing power is the game because with it comes security, prestige, and especially autonomy. States use hard and soft power, diplomacy, and military power to pursue interests. Realists also believe that morality is detrimental because if you set too high human rights and democratic standards for other countries, you will get involved everywhere. The only just war is one that promotes self-interest. Oftentimes, meddling in morals works to everyone's detriment. 2. Liberalism. Liberalism highlights opportunity. Although we cannot change the international system we are born into, through it we can choose conflict, cooperation, etc. States can cooperate and pursue mutually beneficial goals, although they don't always do so. Liberals see war as a last resort, as its consequences outweigh its benefits. All options must be exhausted before coming to that conclusion, and usually there is some solution that is going to solve the problem before war. Liberals also believe in international institutions and international law. Many international institutions like the UN and EU have a basis in liberalism. Unlike realism, liberalism addresses non-state actors such as businesses, religious institutions, and social movements. Liberalism also emphasizes the spread of democracy and economic policy. 3. Constructivism. Constructivism is the mind-boggling philosophizing eldritch of the three. As in, for most people, it's the hardest to explain and hardest to understand. According to constructivism, how society functions is based on a series of rules, and the more you look into it, the more arbitrary it gets. For traffic lights, why does red mean stop and green mean go? Why can't green mean stop and red mean go? Why does anything work the way it does? Because we believe it is so? According to a constructivist, yes. A good example I've heard at an assembly is, if everyone in the world woke up one day and decided the US did not exist, then the US would cease to exist. Because the US isn't the buildings or governmental institutions or borders, but everyone's belief in them which keeps them functioning. If these rules are a learned part of human society rather than something natural and fundamental, like trees or lakes, they are subject to change. And people are constantly changing them, slowly over time. Of course, some people like the president are better situated to change these rules than the random YouTuber you are watching. Heh. Constructivists also ask how much of our belief system do we have to share for diplomatic relations to work, and highlights the importance of non-governmental actors. And there you have it, folks. That's my explanation of the three schools of international relations. Although many practitioners subscribe to one of these theories, they typically use aspects of each when analyzing and reacting to events, for there are no definitive answers to foreign policy. Everything is up to human interpretation, and these theories are the perspectives we can choose to view international affairs through. Alright, that's a wrap. My first YouTube video is in the bag, which is pretty epic. Woohoo! Yay! Hooray! Well, I hope you learned something new today or refreshed some previous knowledge. If you made it this far through the video, I think it's a good sign you should subscribe to this channel for more international relations related content. It costs nothing for you and means the world for small content creators like me. Thank you and have a lovely rest of the day. Anyways, goodbye!